Hey guys, hey! Welcome to the season finale of The Inside Job. Today I am sitting in the lovely Holland Park. Where is it located again?
I want to say West London, but
West
I guess they'll
London.
tell us in the comments if we're wrong.
Anyway, if you haven't guessed, I have the honor of sitting with one of our guests from season 2, Christine Kelis. I'm very honored. If you remember in season 2, she shared some of her goals with us. If you didn't, let's just take a brief look at what she discussed and how she plans on getting there.
What's next for Christine? I know you have Velour Motor Group. What's next for that? And even your hair care business. Eva, is it Eva?
Yeah, Eva's Child.
Eva's Child. So tell me what's next for either or both.
Okay, so as for the cars, I am looking into starting a new project, which I don't want to get into too much in case it doesn't come to pass, and then I look at this in a few years and I
It
just
will
think,
come to
oh.
pass.
So yeah, I'm working on this new project, just trying to get myself out there on social media.
So I'm going to stop you. Why don't you think it would come to pass?
Not that it wouldn't, but life throws some crazy things. Who would have expected a pandemic? I'm sure there were people that thought they were going to do all sorts, and the pandemic just threw their plans, of course. So now I'm trying not to be so, like I'm confident, and I know that if I put the hard work in and if I do things correctly, it will work out. But there's so many stuff outside of my control that I don't want to downplay, because if there's another virus,
See, I don't believe in luck. I believe in favor, and I believe sometimes your
most
blessings, it's not denied, but it's delayed.
Yeah.
I think the coronavirus did not deny people.
It
delayed.
Yeah.
And some people considered being delayed, denied, and just gave up. So the reason why I asked
Very
that
true.
was I want to make sure that, because I know how I am, and I like to have things lined up. This needs to be done by next year. This needs to be done by that. This needs to be done. And I used to live by that, and I would get discouraged when things didn't happen within the time frame that I wanted it to happen. So I do want you to realize that sometimes things are not denied. It's just delayed.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, Christine. Touching back on those goals, I know one of them was having your own car detailing company.
Yeah.
That and others. I'm eager to find out what's the story with that. Any updates?
Yes. So in April, actually, I took the steps to kind of make a proper business plan and have the right conversations with the right people, and I ended up starting Super Soaked car wash and detailing. So that's going really well for me. It's kind of like a big learning curve, because there's so much that I have to do that I never sort of thought about doing before, but it's good. I'm working on making a website, so me that finds it difficult to flip and put the right channel on TV. I'm here making a website, so that's kind of crazy, but it's fun, exciting, but yeah, definitely hard work.
So you did it.
Yeah.
What's the car company called again?
It's called Super Soaked
Super
car wash
Soaked.
and detailing, but just Super Soaked for short. So yeah, I don't even remember where I got that name from. Obviously from like Super Soaker. I think I tried to call it that first, and then I just thought copyright, so just change it up a bit. So yeah, that's kind of how that came about. And yeah, it's going. I'm working all the time.
So what exactly do you do? Is it car wash and detailing?
Yeah.
What makes this business
So
unique?
I mean, first of all, it's mobile, so we don't have physical like stores yet. So yeah, right now it's mobile. So what we do, we'll just go to whoever needs their car washed. But I would say that because I have kind of like quite a lot of attention to detail, it's not just we're going to do the obvious bits. Like, we'll do the little bits that people might not see as well, and just leave it looking, you know, fresh and cleaner than it was when it came out the showroom. So yeah.
Alright, and where is your, oh, it's mobile.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
anywhere.
Yeah. Exactly.
See, now
Exactly.
I was so excited. I forgot to ask the getting to know you in a flag. So we're gonna do that now.
Okay.
So now we got a sneak peek. She has a mobile car wash and detailing. So once I get a car, I'll be reaching out to you. Declan has a car, so
Whenever you're ready, I will be at your service.
and she comes to you.
Yeah.
That's the good part, and especially in the pandemic, that's really smart.
Yeah, that's really where it came from. It was the idea for the mobile thing. I mean, it is cheaper than having physical stores, so there was that aspect as well. But just as far as, you know, people like myself, I drive, and I didn't like the fact that I couldn't just sort of go and do my car the way how I would have liked to. That's kind of where that came about. So if there is another pandemic, everyone's covered.
All right, so we're gonna stick a pin because I also had a mobile idea. I don't think I'll go through with it, but you just reminded me. We're gonna stick a pin and we're gonna go back to getting to know you in a flash.
Yes.
First question:
Mm-hmm.
if you were to name your own song, what would you name it?
My own song. Oh my goodness. This is actually funny because I wanted to be a singer at one point. I don't know what little girl doesn't, but yeah, that was me at one point. I would probably call it. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I don't want to say something corny like Believe in Yourself because that's what I believe in. But if Justin Bieber has a song called Believe, I think I can do it too.
And I think that's a good title. If you don't believe in yourself, then who will?
You will. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it is. No one will if you don't believe in
All
yourself.
right. So if you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Go. 1.
£20,000. I need a new wardrobe.
20,000 pounds
Yeah.
for a new one. A
Mhm.
new wardrobe.
Like contents, shoes, clothes, bags, jackets, everything. I wish that didn't sound so shallow, but you know, it is what it is. Second
your
of all, I would probably wish for better weather because not
Amen.
only does it stop, like you can't really do stuff when it's raining, but my business doesn't operate as well in the rain because it's mobile and no one stand outside and wash cars. So if you could have less rainfall, that would be amazing. And I would also wish that I wasn't scared of flying, like on airplanes, because I would love to travel, but every time I get on a plane, I traveled like when I can't remember how old I was, maybe 15. I went to Egypt. Was it Egypt? Yeah, it was Egypt. And on the way back, we had a connecting flight from, I think, Paris. And it's like the plane everything was fine. We were taking off, and then it just kind of got off the ground and slapped back down to the floor again. And they were like, "We're gonna fix the plane." I was like, I'm going. So a lot of us got off and we had to wait for the next plane. So that, from there, I was just like, I love to travel, but planes and me, that ruined the experience, I'm not gonna lie.
If you could erase one thing or one event from history, which one would you erase?
One event from history, I think it would be selfish to not say something like, I don't know, the Holocaust or, you know, the Rwanda genocide, all that kind of stuff where people, you know, really suffered and stuff. I would like to say other things, but I think that's a good answer.
Well, I mean, it could have been meeting a guy that you don't care for.
It would be a lot of times. I think I wish that. Not gonna lie, there's been a few.
So like, how many times can I erase?
I know. How many races do we have?
and almost done. If you could be best friends with one celebrity, who would it be? Justin Bieber?
Who would it be? I think it would be a celebrity. I mean, Kim Kardashian, if you're ever watching this and want to be friends, I like how she dresses. Oh no, I love how she dresses. Like the whole tracksuit, trainers, you know, a little vest vibe. That's kind of what I'm into right now. I like the neutral colours, all that kind of thing. But if not Kim Kardashian, probably like maybe Nicki Minaj. She looks fun.
All right, I'll take you.
Yeah, Nicki looks really fun, and I like how she dresses. Sometimes the color stuff is a bit much sometimes. but I like how she dresses most of the time. So yeah, maybe Nicki Minaj.
All right, so there's a pattern, a theme. Her best friends will have a booty.
I mean, doesn't hurt.
I guess I'll never be your best friend.
Oh girl, you can be my best friend anytime.
And last question, if you were only able to use one word, period, what one word would you use for a lifetime? If you could only use one word for a lifetime, what one word would you use?
So the first thing that came to my mind when you said that is the word yes, because I want to be open to new experiences. Like, do you want to go here? Yes. Do you want to do this? Yes. But that would probably land me in a lot of weird situations. So maybe a better word would be why. So like, do you want to come here? Why? You know, how will this benefit me? And then make educated decisions from there. So yeah, either yes or why.
See, that's a good one. I was thinking no or why.
But what if someone says to you,
I know. I said no is not.
Yeah. You know,
Do you want $1 million? No.
And I'm gonna be right there like,
Yes.
give it to me.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so kind of going back to what we were talking about before, what were some other goals that you had? And we'll go back to Super Soak, but I remember you said
Yeah,
some
it was
other
a lot.
ones. Remind me.
I remember at the time I really wanted to finish uni, which I am on my way to doing. I think I'll be done by like next week.
Next week! Oh,
So finally the shackles will be off and I can live life.
What did you do, or what area did you study in or concentrate in?
So my degree is in business management.
Business management?
Yeah, so I've had to do like a whole bunch of stuff that kind of pertains to that, like accounting and taxation, which is the worst. But all the other stuff like new venture creation and stuff, that was really nice. So yeah, that was one of my goals. One of them was just to be more confident and more like believing in myself and just, you know, stepping out and doing stuff, which I feel like I've done, you know, more and more as the months have gone by, especially with like the whole pandemic and stuff. So yeah, that's been interesting. I wouldn't say that I've scratched off everything, but yeah, most stuff is in progress.
No, that's good. It's been less than a year since you were on the show.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So you've actually scratched off a lot. You mentioned self-confidence, and I think that's very important. It's always been, but you know, there's a lot of struggle with mental health, and
absolutely.
you know, can you give us an example of when you feel that you actually took that next step in being more confident in yourself? Was there an event or something like that where you took a step into the right direction?
To be honest, it wasn't really an event, but it was just a thought that I had, and every time I want to do something or I'm encouraging someone else to do something, I always say like, at one point in time, no one had ever been on the moon, and for you to say like, I would love to walk on the moon, people would have looked at you like, that is the wildest thing that they've ever heard.
Yeah.
And now it's like, there are space probes and they've got, you know, all satellites and cameras, and you know what all the other planets look like. So if somebody says to me, you know, I really want to start this business venture, or I want to do this, or I want to have this conversation, if somebody can leave this planet and go to the moon, you can do anything you want.
Good answer. Now, speaking of stepping out, being confident, walk me through the steps that you took to get Super Soak. Like, how, if I'm someone that's interested in starting my own business in your industry, what did you do to actually get started?
Well, see, I always say like, one of the things I semi-regret is going to university, which kind of sounds crazy, but I think I didn't go because I wanted to. I just went because that's what people do when they finish college. But one thing I can say I really got out of it was one of my modules was new venture creation, and I had an amazing lecturer, and she was really supportive, and one of the assignments was to write about a venture. So I thought, okay, let me just write about this car wash and see kind of like how this goes. So I think it was like a 4,000 word assignment, and I got a first, and I thought, okay, right, I can do this. So from there it was just about implementing, you know, what I had written. But I wouldn't say that I got that knowledge from university. A lot of it was kind of just common sense. Like, you need the money to start up, so find the money to start up. You know, you need to practice. I've got a car, so I guess that made it easier. My car was a mess at the time, so I would just practice and just learn on my car. I've got friends that drive, so, you know, just getting the word out there. And now, I mean, I didn't know how it was going to be in regards to having clientele and all that kind of stuff, but now it's crazy because I'm in a position where I'm thinking about business partnerships now with, you know, maybe rental companies or like companies that are like showrooms, for example. Basically,
Nice.
people that need their cars cleaned all the time. So now I'm having conversations about that, trying to see if we can get some new labourers in. So it's like, I don't know how I would discuss the steps because everything kind of just fell into place. It was like this thing, okay, cool, this makes sense, right, next. This makes sense, right, next. So it was kind of like that. A lot of trial and error.
So how did you find the money? Because I think that's one of the most important
Yeah.
steps for any business venture.
So the money, when did I start? April. So it was around April, pandemic time, well, towards the end of the pandemic, and I wasn't sure if I should use my own money or if I should try and finance it. And actually a mutual friend of mine, well, I have a friend, and one of our mutual friends heard about what I was trying to do, and he was like, I will basically foot the bill. So that was really,
Wow.
that was really lucky. But I mean, he didn't pay for everything. It was like,
Yeah.
but it was like a massive financial burden that he definitely helped me with, because otherwise I would have had to pay for it all myself. But yeah, that's kind of how I did it. With that being said, I mean, it worked out well and everything, but I think you just have to be really careful with who you do that kind of thing with, and just to make sure that you've got contracts, because business with friends is, you know, like, you want to think that you're all going to do right by each other, but it's just so much easier when you have a contract, because no one can even think of like doing the wrong thing. So yeah,
So
that's
get a
definitely
contract,
something.
not a handshake,
Yeah, I don't do any business on handshakes.
not a smile, not a promise. My
We get
mom
in
always said a
contracts.
promise is a comfort to a fool. So make sure you have
That's
a
it.
contract.
I
So
like
that's what
that.
I was going to ask. Yes, my mom always said that. I never believed in promise rings. You better
That's
buy
it,
the real thing.
the real thing.
Don't buy me no promise ring. Yeah. So what else is going on with you since we last met? What other ventures? What else is Christine doing? So you're graduated in a week.
I should be done.
You
in
started
about a
your
week.
own business.
Yes.
That's massive. Might I
Thank
mention
you.
she was the youngest and still is the youngest. Did your birthday come since the last time?
Yeah. So I think when we did this, I was
21.
21. Yeah. So I'm 22
So
now.
she's 22 and made big, massive moves in less than a year.
I try.
Yes, I remember right now, and I remember you were just sitting there and you were just saying, I want to do this, and I
Yeah.
want to do this, and I want to do this, and the fact that you're able to make it come to fruition, that's massive.
Yeah, I try. I mean, I think it's easy to say, you know, I'm gonna do this, but one thing that used to kind of hold me back was like, well, if I want to do it, I want to do it, and I want it to be amazing, and I want everything to be perfect, and I want it to be this big grand thing, and, you know, I want everyone to see how amazing it is. But one thing that I've learned, not just from the car wash as well, just in general, is slow progress is always better than no progress. So even if
I like
you've got
that.
an idea, or, you know, you don't know how to make it come to fruition, or you don't know how it's basically going to work, all it takes is one step. You don't have to build the entire wall, just lay a brick at a time, and then eventually you have a wall, then you have a room, then you have a house.
I love that. So what do we get from this segment so far? A promise is a comfort to a fool.
Yeah.
Girls, don't take no promise rings. Get the real thing. And what is that again? Slow progress.
Slow progress is better than no progress.
Slow progress is better than no progress.
That's it. That
And
is
yeah, so again, It's so great to have you on the show.
I'm so thankful to be back. Like, I think it's so
Yes.
nice to, it almost was like a full circle moment. Like, we've had one before and now we're having another one. And I just think, yeah, it's amazing. I'd love to be on every day if you have me.
I'm not having a show every day. But yeah, so we spoke about professional. Like I said, anything fun? Anything?
I am getting back into the gym.
Oh,
So,
yes.
yeah,
I said fun, girl. I said
No,
no,
but it
I know
is. I mean, that's what I have to tell myself to go in in the morning. But yeah, no, it's good. But fun wise, I have I don't know. I kind of always wanted to. Well, when I was young, I wanted to be a singer. I was so convinced like I was gonna be in the next Destiny's Child.
Do you sing?
I can, I guess.
So that means
To myself, I can. I don't know how I sound to other people, but to myself,
you
I
sound
can.
like you could sing. Sing. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is not even a singy song. That's the craziest
Oh, it's
stuff.
Nicki Minaj.
I listen to my favorite artist right now. I don't know if the audience is gonna think I'm wild for listening to this, but I listen to a lot of Little Dirk.
Little who?
Dirk.
Dirk. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Little Dirk. And I listen to a lot of D
Little
Block
Dirk.
Europe.
I know Little Kim. That might be
Oh yeah, I
my age away.
like Little Kim. No, not even. I like Little Kim as well. Foxy Brown, all of that.
Oh, what you know about you look like Foxy Brown.
I mean, but yeah, no, I listen. Yeah, my music is not really singy-songy. It's more like rap-ish.
So
yeah.
what song would you sing in the shower? That's a
Probably
singy song.
okay, but it's not. It's not like Beyonce or anything. It's Little Dirk. I'm obsessed with him right now.
What?
I'm probably gonna look back on this in 5
What's
years and be like, girl, like get over
How
it.
do we? Well, I think the bigger question is how do I spell dirt? Is it dirt?
Dirk. So it's little as in Lil,
L-I-L.
yeah, and then Dirk is Durk. Yeah, Little Dirk.
Is that his name?
Yes, it's actually his name.
Oh.
He's a junior. His dad's called Dirk as well. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Why do I know that? But anyways, yes, that is Little Dirk's name. And I probably sing one of his love songs to his girlfriend.
Oh, he has a lot.
Girlfriend.
You know, I'm
I
asking
don't-
the producer because he's up on it. He doesn't know. Okay, I don't feel so
Producer.
bad. then. He's like shaking his head. No.
Yeah, so I'll probably sing Coming Clean or India Part 3. He's got like love songs for his girlfriend and he calls them
Yeah.
like
So
India
the
Part
what I
1,
was getting
India
at
Part
is,
2,
are you
India
gonna
Part 3.
sing "Coming Clean" like one line for me? I mean, you spoke about just coming out of your comfort zone. What better way to come out?
But I can't come out with there's no acoustics outside.
Okay.
Get me indoors next time.
How does song go?
If I played it for you, you guys would probably be traumatized. I'll play it for you later.
Little Dirk. Let's see if we can pull that up. I got a quick second.
You know I think about you. Can somebody tell that girl I love her? I'ma tell them I can't be without you.
What an outfit.
To his or hers?
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't really watch the videos. I just have them on Apple Music.
I can see why he loves her.
Oh, but this isn't her. In the other videos, she's in them.
Yeah, so okay, so when you were saying love songs, I was thinking like
It's not singy songy.
I
It's
was
just
thinking-
like
I was thinking like, John Legend.
nah.
I was thinking like, let me take it back to
I don't know,
old
people-
school Luther.
People in our
Heaven
generation
Now.
don't really sing that kind of music anymore. If we want to listen to Luther kind of music, you have to go play Luther.
Okay, so I was thinking Ed Sheeran. Perfect.
Shape of You, I like that.
You don't like Perfect?
Not that I don't like.
She don't
but
like our wedding song. That was our first dance. Because when he saw me, he was like, "Girl, you look perfect tonight." He wasn't wrong.
That's so cute.
He's gonna edit that part out.
He's looking at you like, don't tell me.
Dang, he's rolling his eyes. He's gonna edit that out. Yeah. So Little Dirk.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with.
Yeah.
Who else do I listen? Oh, okay. Singy songy music. I like her. Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay, Jasmine. Okay.
Jasmine goes in. She's way too advanced for me. So when I sing her songs, I'm just like,
Wait, you sing Jasmine songs?
oh no, no ma'am. I listen to
to
Jasmine
say.
and I'm just hunging like, you know, hoping I can sound like her one day. But yeah, Jasmine Sullivan, she's got an incredible voice as well. Yeah.
All right,
that's
you
kind
done
of
good.
it.
I mean,
tried.
and then last thing, almost last. Where do you get your lashes done? Her lashes are on point.
Shout out to Dee's Lashes. So
Hi,
that's
Dee's. Wait.
DEES. No, DEES Lashes with 2 S's on Instagram. That's the only person that I would, you know, let do my eyelashes.
Does
I had
she do
to.
your eyebrows too?
No, my eyebrow girl is
Jesus.
not ordinary. So not ordinary beauty. So that's N.O.beauty. N.O. beauty. Yeah. So she did a really good wax and tint for me. I haven't even concealed them.
Oh my.
Yeah, she goes in. She's really, really good. So if anyone needs them,
Yeah, I need to step up my game.
Yeah.
My eyebrow girl is Anastasia, which is the pencil, the wax that you just put over it. But where is the lash lady?
so my lash lady, she is in South London, so near Croydon, and my brow girl is in Bermondsey, and so that's South London as well, but kind of the other end of South London, so
my
southeast.
The price for beauty. So if, you know, summing up all that we've spoken about, you know, you starting your own business, being finished with college, because I remember, university, so I remember you wanted that to be done and over with.
Yeah.
You know, being more confident and believing in yourself, and also learning. I remember speaking about that, learning how to take baby steps,
Right.
and how
That's
these
absolutely
steps,
it.
you keep putting brick by brick. By the time you look, you have an entire building.
That's it.
You know, so, but from the time we spoke last time until now, what's the biggest lesson that you have learned about yourself?
Not to want things too quickly. Actually, when you guys were pulling up, I was talking to one of my, well, fingers crossed, new business sort of partners, just discussing how we would go about almost subcontracting services and stuff. But then I realized that I get to being quite frustrated when it doesn't happen like the second I think of it. So one thing I've had to learn is definitely like, it's before I would say that I was not really moving as quick as I wanted to, and now I'm just kind of going too fast and I don't want to trip over myself or make unnecessary mistakes. So yeah, that's one thing that I've learned, that it's all about doing things calmly. It's all well and good to want to rush to the end product, but you know, there are steps that have to be taken and you can't rush that.
Can't rush success.
That's it.
Anyways, it was so great.
Thank you for having me.
Having you on the show. The beautiful Christine, aka Foxy Brown.
I mean,
Young Foxy Brown. Back in her Il Nana day. Shout out Foxy.
that's it. I mean, you said it. You said it, girl.
Thank you so much for ending season 3 just like season 2, and even more so. It was so great having you on the show.
Thank you.
Everyone just loved you, and I had so many comments. Like I said, you had the most comments than any of my guests, and people
That's
were
kind
just...
of my claim to fame now.
Yeah.
Guys, did you know on the inside job that I rocked it? That's what I tell the people these days.
You're such an inspiration, and people were actually emailing, texting me saying that they really love having you on the show, and you're an inspiration to see someone so young being so focused. You know, and so you're just amazing.
Thank
and
you.
You guys, thank you so much for being with me in this, our 3rd season, and now we're wrapping it up. If you haven't subscribed yet, oh my gosh, you need to subscribe.
What are you doing if you haven't subscribed?
Please.
What's going on? Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We want to see inside job, you know, maybe it's going to be you and Oprah, and she'll be asking me, so how did you get the idea
See
for
that
the
now
inside
the spirit
job?
is right, because when I was looking at that question, I said, I think I want Oprah. I want Oprah will be my best friend, and I will
Yes,
talk to her.
ma'am.
So look at that confirmation. Look at
Yes,
God.
ma'am. Look at God. Look at God. He's brought the sun out, brought the ideas out.
Yeah, it was
Let's do
raining.
it.
All right, so anyway, thank you guys so much for being a part of season 3. Love you. Continue to watch. Season 4 is on the horizon. It's going to be a whole different format, different show, more of me. And
That's what we want to see. More of you, babe.
and thank you guys. God bless. Until next time, walk good, live long, drink water, and prosper. Bye.